All right, folks. I just want to do a review. I've got a Tacticon, um, 3x magnifier. Basically, the last thing I needed for my gun, other than a Law Tactical folding adapter, so I can fold that over. And I'm going to get a M-lock swivel here. I've got a Magpul single point harness, which can also convert to a dual point, and you can hook it up here instead. I just got this gun not long ago. I haven't really done any reviews on it, but I wanted to mainly do a review. I'll hook that back up later. I mainly wanted to do a review because I don't see much in the way as far as this magnifier. I was debating between a Holosun or a can't remember the other name of it, but those were made in China, and this one is American made. It's cheaper though. I think I only paid right around 75 bucks shipped. I got it off of Amazon. It's American made, so being that I don't see many reviews on it, I wanted to make a review myself, so to kind of add to it for those folks that don't really know much about it. And an honest review here, I guess. I like to make sure my money's being well spent because I don't have a lot of it. So, but anyway, yeah, for those that don't know already, which not many people of you do, I've got a Holosun. It's a green point, or a green dot, I should say. All right, sorry, I got interrupted there. My daughter came in the door. She's wanting to come over and play some Call of Duty, so at least she's wanting to do something good. So, but anyway, back at it. What I was saying, I guess before I continue, I didn't really go over the weapon that I've got here on the table. And I guess I'll start by saying that, you know, I see videos all the time talking about this honest review. I'm not getting paid anything. Take my word for it or don't. If you don't, oh well, yeah, I'm lying through my teeth and I'm getting paid millions for this review. I could really care less. You believe me or you don't. But anyway, what I have here, I've got a Springfield Victor, or a Saint Victor 7.5 inch barrel. I've only shot it one time so far. Love it. I know the velocity is slows down with the shorter barrel, but man, does this sucker boom, and feels like I'm shooting a cannon off. So if you haven't shot one, those things are awesome. But just for self-defense, I do want to get a Law Tactical for the stock. Fold the sucker over. I'd like to have it in a backpack for everyday carry, and a bag in case something stupid goes down with the way the world's going as of now here lately. Didn't want to do a whole unboxing, you know, this is what you got, this is what you got, you know, like it's brand new. You see what I've got. I got parts. So you got your little card, your registration, whatever, cloth for the lens. Got a shim. If you need to raise the magnifier, and you'd have these longer screws, basically you just have this in between the magnifier and the base to raise it up. And I didn't need it. I put it on there, and I really didn't even hardly had to adjust my magnifier. It almost, you know, was perfect. But I did make a little, just a small adjustment there. But yeah, I have a Holosun green dot on it. I love that sucker. It's either got a little dot, a circle, or a circle with a dot in it. I'll try to get some video footage on it. I see other people trying to make them, and it's kind of hard to focus in, but I'll do what I can. I just went and got an Olight flashlight. That sucker, I love that thing. It got your strobe, which is pretty light or bright. You can either press it and hold it and it'll stay on, or if you hold it, it'll stay on, let off, it goes off. But I like that because you don't have to worry about changing the batteries and so on. It's got that little magnet right there, and you just plug the other end into an outlet like you'd charge your phone, and that's it, and it's good to go. And then when it's charged up, that little piece right there will turn green. When it's charging, it's red, and when it's charged up, it's green. So love that as well. I got a Magpul foregrip that just came in yesterday. My magnifier came in yesterday. I got a Magpul 1-point sling, but it also will convert to the 2-point. I'm just going to get a swivel there so I can convert it to a dual point. I like the fact that it's got, you know, that it can do either or, and it's got a little bit of a bungee there. So But the only other thing I really want to do to it is just get the Law Tactical folding adapter. I was looking at the Sylvan, but I've seen some bad reviews where, you know, some of the little ball bearings will dig grooves into the aluminum housing, and I don't want to be screwing around with that. You know, this is something that might save my life, so I don't have time to be screwing around and get shot. But anyway, I'm gonna try and see if I can take it outside, maybe or sit down, get some video footage of the green dot with and without the magnifier. One thing I will say, you know, of course, I've already said it was American made, but it's pretty steady. I've watched some other videos like UTG and some others, and they either go up and down real bad or side to side. This one's pretty steady. I know the Vortex, they've got the Vortex mini scope, and that one's got like a cam, so you can just flip it over back and forth. You don't have to press anything. But I think that was about 260, 270, something like that. This one was only about 75. Yes, you have to press this in, and then it'll flip over, and then you have to press it in. I mean, it's locked into place. It's not going back. And then you press it back over and flip it back down. So I like that. I like the fact it's got an American flag on it. It's not some Chinese crap. You know, now some of the other ones, Vortex, Holosun, they might be Chinese as well, but you know, I like to have some American pride there, so I don't have to worry about that. But it does have the focus adjustment here. Played around with a little bit. I haven't a whole lot. You've got your elevation and windage screws here. I did make them my slight adjustments, but I didn't need a shim on here. It was almost perfect. But if you look, had I mounted this any closer, that would have been hitting right there. I might scoop this up a hair and pull this up some, just because I want to make sure. I was wanting to get some 45-degree offset iron sights for the rear and the front. I actually took this out earlier. I was going to maybe look through it, but I'm in the cold AC and went outside and it fogged up the lenses on both of these. Couldn't hardly even see the dot, so that's where it'd be a good reason to have the 45-degree offset iron sights. So that's one thing I want to do, and I want to see if I can fit them in there. So I might have to re-zero my green dot, and I'll have to scoot that forward, and obviously I don't have a whole lot of room, but hopefully I can squeeze that in there. But let's see if I can get this outside and get some footage, hopefully, of the green dot and the magnifier. Be kind of hard to do it real good, being that I've got my cell phone that I'm trying to make the video with, but I'll do the best I can, so bear with me. But let me get it on outside, see what I can do, and I'll show you what it looks like. I know a lot of people show the magnifiers or maybe even the dots, and they don't really show you because they have a hard time focusing in, but I'll see what I can do. All right, so I'm out here with it. I'm gonna do the best I can do as far as looking through the my green dot and my magnifier. A lot of times I'll see people giving reviews on them, and they'll have them out at a range in a nice long field, and I have nothing to reference to tell exactly how far out they are. So I'm trying to cure that one on this one. This is my neighborhood. Of course, a few houses. Sorry for the grass. It's been raining non-stop out here, so almost every dang day. So cut the grass and it grows. Cut the grass, it grows, because it won't stop raining. But anyway, I'm going to try and kind of zoom in on that car down at the end of the street down there. That black one down there, if you can see it. So I'd give you some kind of reference as far as how far down that is. So I've got the little house right across the street from me, the one next to that, and the one next to that, and that. So that's about 4 houses worth, however far that would be as far as the distance. And then across the street down there to that black one down there. That's what I'm going to try and get. Neighbor guy down there does some siding, I guess, has a trailer, but we're going to be looking at that black car right there through the scope. So anyway, let me zoom back out here. I'm going to do the best I can to try and focus in. I had to use my little cloth that came with the magnifier, luckily, because I step out the door and it gets all foggy. But I'm going to prop this back. Let's see what we can do here. Bear with me because I'm doing this one-handed. So let's see if we can get in there. Let me hold on just a moment. I gotta look, make sure I'm on the car first. Okay, so right now I am. Now if y'all bear with me, I'm setting this all around, flopping around. All right, so I don't know if y'all can see the green dot in there or not. Sorry, it's flopping my phone all over the place trying to get this on camera. I'm trying to make sure it's in the field of view. I think. Okay, there it is. I see it now. If you can see it. So let me, without me stopping this camera, let me see if I can flip it around. Now my picture might be all upside down, but the objective here is to see what it looks like through the green dot and then the magnifier. So I'm assuming, we're trying to zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, you can see the green dot there. That's where that's at. So now I'm going to take one hand and I want to flip the magnifier over and see the difference there. So sorry, I'm getting looks like a shadow scope, you know, that's basically where you get that black spot there. Okay, so we're about centered. Now I'm not moving the gun, I'm just moving the magnifier. So you can see what the difference is and what it looks like. Now I'm zoomed in on my camera, but that's about what it looked like, I guess. Now you notice the MOA isn't really changing. It's just the whole picture is changing, as you see. So, but anyway, and as stated before, let me see if I got this back in view. Now I've got the I've got this little adjustment I'm gonna for the focus. See how good we are here. Now I'm spinning it, and it looks like it's pretty in focus overall, so I'm not really gonna mess with that too much. I'll probably leave it right where it's at. Part of it could be my phone as well if it looks out of focus, but anyway, let me stop here. All right, so I wanted to stop. As you see, I have a vehicle coming down. One of my neighbors down the road. I don't know how people are nowadays. I don't want them getting stupid, so I figured that's probably a good time to come on back inside. I got done what I needed to do, so y'all can see it down the magnifier and the red and the green dot. But I just want to touch on it real quick, and then we'll end. But I like how it's nice and sturdy. It's not really moving at all. You've got the two different lengths of screws where they would screw right here. Now I was going to use some blue Loctite, but I couldn't find it. All I had was red that I could find. I probably got blue out in my garage somewhere, but I'm not looking all day for it. But I may not worry about Loctite unless I just have unless these start coming out and get real loose and I have a hard time keeping them in. Now I know the maker of this magnifier, on his video, he was talking about if this starts coming loose, you can put a 12mm socket on it, and I believe he put a Allen wrench. It's probably in that hole right there to tighten it up. So either a small Allen wrench or a 12mm socket. Hopefully I don't have that problem. It'd be nice if it had a quick disconnect like this right here. Maybe he'll be watching this video and you know, heed that advice there, or you know, request, I should say, more on that one. But you know, I like it so long as it stays where it needs to be. I don't really care if it's quick disconnect too much or not, but if I was switching guns, it would be nice to have. So long as it does the job, that's really all I care about. I could have one of these. This one was 75. I could have the Vortex. I think I said mini earlier. I meant micro. That was about $260, $270, something like that. And then they had the other one, the cheaper version, which was right around $200. This is $75, so I'm certainly not complaining. Now this is set up for a right-handed shooter. You know, me, of course, obviously. If you need it for left hand, you would just flip it around the other way, but you'd have the button on the front. I don't know how big of a deal that would be. It's not really hard to get to either way, because if I'm flipping it over, I want to have my fingers up in that area anyway. But I do love how it locks. So that's it for now. I might give a longer review down the road. see how it's holding up. But I'm happy with it so far. I mean, I haven't really gotten to use it, but being able to look through it, I can tell how well it's going to work. You can see how well it's going to work. Got it on video. So, but anyway, I just want to get some word out there on it. Get some American made products sold versus all the Chinese stuff. And hopefully that'll help with you know, putting more out. So, but anyway, hope y'all enjoy the video. Hope it gets the word out. So y'all have a good one.